due to vulgar language and other subject matter. Viewers and listeners' discretion is strongly advised. Thank you very much. Dank je zeer. Hey, goedemiddag allemaal. Mijn naam is Lewis and welcome to my video. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Lewis and welcome to my video. How's everybody doing? You doing good? Your mom doing good? Dad doing good? Sister, cousin, grandma, grandpa? Having a good Christmas holiday. And speaking of holidays, I think winter break is beginning for these little kids. Oh, they better enjoy it because I don't have to go to school. I'm 29, mother trucker. Anyway, everyone doing good? Alrighty then. What the? Huh. What's my dog barking about? Sorry, that's my dog downstairs. Must be the mail carrier. But anyway, this video is about living with family. As you know, to those who don't know, I'm just, before someone throws me in my casket and close it, I'm going to expose it. Ladies and gentlemen out there, I live with my family. Preferably my mom and my middle brother. As you probably saw on my New Year's review of 2018, going into 2019, someone in the person in the background who was giving me my fruit smoothie, that's my middle brother. He was like, "You're a smoothie, sir." Thank you, bro. So if you saw that, that would be my middle brother. He also lives with me and my mom. And I know there's a lot of women out there in the dating world who despises men who lives with their family. Because, oh, he's a man-child, he must be a pedophile, he must be this, he must be that, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to date a man who lives with his mom. Meh, 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 meh. Oy vey is meer. Oy gevat. Look, I've been hearing that shite for years, and I've been a victim of that shite too. This woman of the name of Alice, last name withheld, in my old neighborhood, she wants to make fun of me for living with my mom. And she was like, "Who wants to date a man that lives with his mommy?" Says the woman that doesn't have a mom because the mom is 6 feet under the mother trucking ground. Yeah, her mom is dead, and she lives with her dad for free. I don't know if it's for free. She doesn't have a job because she's a meth head. She's a mother trucking methy, okay? She was doing meth. She can't keep a job without being dope sick. So she lives with her dad for free. The dad's a truck driver, and the truck driver's daughter does jack crap. But I digress. So yes, I live with family. I live with my mom, and I live with my brother. And I pay part of my bills. And this is the problem what the ladies don't understand. Living here where I live, Oklahoma City, if you live in Oklahoma City, Chicago, or Austin, Texas, Denver, Colorado, Singapore City, Singapore, Sapporo, Japan, Peking, China, Minsk, Belarus, Rotterdam, South Holland, the Netherlands, Brussels in Belgium, Nairobi in Kenya, or Ottawa, Montreal, Medicine Hat, Alberta, Calgary, Alberta. Is Calgary in Alberta? I may be wrong. So to the Canadian audience, my apologies. So, no, I mean, wherever you are, Busan, Seoul, Pyongyang, for all I know, Suva, Fiji, Canberra, Australia, Wien, Österreich, Vienna, Austria, that is. Yeah, I don't call Austria's capital Vienna, I call it by their German name, Wien. So, Wien, Österreich. So, wherever you are, Riga, Latvia, Tillerson, Estonia, wherever you are in the world, living in a city, anywhere is expensive. It's very expensive. And rent here particularly, you're looking at ranging from, yeah, on your own, in a 1-bedroom apartment alone, cost almost $1,000 a month. So let's do the math, ladies. Mostly ladies out there making fun of men that lives with family. Rent. That's around. Let me get my phone because I can't do my math with fingers. Just damn me for this gump shite, this monotony. Anyway, so let's see. A 1-bedroom apartment. And let's look up 1-bedroom apartments. Use my other phone. One bed apartments. Okay, go to this website, apartments.com. I'm not promoting this. I'm not being paid by them. I'm just saying. So, let's say, for example, I'm just saying here in Oklahoma City, the Capitol Apartments, Capitol on 28th Street. A 1-bedroom apartment up there range from $790 to $875 a month. And that's just for rent, okay, people? That's just for rent. So I'm just going to say, if you want a nice apartment, so I'm going to say $875. So $875. So electric, depends. So I'm going to say during the summer, you're looking at around $200 because of air conditioning. So $200 for electric. So $200 for electric. So luxuries like internet. Internet for us, that's for me, for my internet, I'm paying. So we're paying. So all of us, all together, it's around, I'm going to say $150. Might be a little too much, so. Screw it, $100. So, okay, electric, internet, food. So to pay for food, I'm going to say $300. Well, it depends on where you go, so I'll say $200. So $200 for food. Toiletries. So toiletries, that's another. I'll say $75. That'll include. No. $75. I'll say $50. That'll cover soap, shampoo, conditioner, toilet tissue, etc., etc. So, and for the feminine products, so that's going to be included. So, if you're a female, that is. So, okay. $875 for the rent, $200 for electric, and for heat. Oh, and if you're at the house, if you have gas at the house, that's another, I'm going to say $50 for gas. Trash collection. No, apartments have trash collecting, so this is just for the apartments right here. So, renting an apartment. So, you're looking at around close to $1,500. So a quarter to $1,500. So right here, you're probably paying $1,475. So round it up, you're looking at around $1,500. And who's going to come up with $1,500 working minimum wage? Most places are like $9 an hour. In my opinion, $9 an hour here in Oklahoma is not enough. And there's people out there who needed help getting some state assistance. It's hard, people. And ladies want to make fun of men that lives with family. Living alone is difficult, okay? It's not easy out here. Thanks to these... I'm trying not to be ignorant. I'm trying real hard, people. This is just an opinion, so if this offends you, click off this video, because, like I said, you already heard my disclaimer, and there's no turning back. Border hoppers illegally coming to the U.S. Illegals coming to this country, taking our jobs, and they're getting assistance, no problem. The illegals are getting away with murder while us are suffering. And that's not fucking fair. So those border hoppers need to take their asses back to their native country, and better yet, come to the States legally. I mean, Judas H. Priest, it's not mother trucking hard. Come here legally and we'll help you. Unless you're in some, you're about to be, if you're a child who's like 12, about to be raped and goodness forbid pregnant, and you want to seek asylum, that's a whole different ball game. But if you're just border hopping, just sending people up here, take your asses home. Coño, Mr. Mayor. Take your butts home. I'm sorry you have to hear this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, but motherfuck, man. Take your asses home. Go back to Mexico. I have to say that. I'm sorry. I have to get that out of my system. But anyway, ladies, mostly ladies, it's hard. It's real hard to live on your own. Especially for a guy, any gender. It's hard. Finding a job is already hard as it is. And they always give us the don't call me, we'll call you attitude. It sucks. I mean, I don't want to be homeless. My mother doesn't want me to be homeless. My brother doesn't want me to be homeless or us to be homeless. Because living on your own is hard. So you're looking around $2,000 just to live on your own on a $10 an hour minimum wage. You might as well work and never sleep just to pay your rent. And sleep is very important to me. Sleep is very important because without sleep, I go crazy. I go Martin Riggs crazy. Not suicidal, for earth's sake, man. I don't want to go that bloody route. Never again. I mean, I'm already battling depression and thoughts of self-destruction as it is, as a whole. I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to. Already been 4 years of counseling for that. But that's a whole different story. Just bringing it out there. Just whatever. So, living on your own is hard as it is. It's not a cakewalk. And living with family, it's real simple. It's coming a trend in this day and age now. Like, if your house burns down, you may have no other option. I got a friend who's from Ventura, California. Lost everything. He lost everything. Him and his mom. So, my friend is living with... His mom is living with her son. Because her house is burned down. His house is burned down. So, both of them are living together. And I say kudos. So... And I have a lot of friends tell me, I would die to live with my mom again. I would love it to live with my mom again. I don't care if I have to pay rent or whatever. I do whatever I can to stay with my mom and dad. And an anonymous person, who I remain nameless, she understands. She understands. Saying it's hard. It's really, really hard. And hold on a sec, ladies and gents. And again, I'm not gonna give this person a name, so that person will remain anonymous and keep her identity concealed. And I will respect her wishes and respect her identity. But I will give you her statement. I'm just looking for it. Blah blah blah. Dolly dee, da la da, dolly dee, da la da. Oh, here it is. And she was like, she saw my video on FB before I deactivated it. And this person said, "Can I be honest?" And I said, "What is it?" And she said, something I have noticed and I'm kind of jealous about it. She's jealous of me about it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And this person said, "I kind of envy you because you have that connection with your mother. I'd rather live with mine than in this hometown again. Plus you not having a relationship, I'm kind of jealous of." And that person wishes that person has the freedoms I do. So this person is envying me. That person's jealous because I live with mom. And I love my mom to death. Me and her are like best friends. I mean, I can talk to her about anything. Like talk about relationships, like future relationships with future women I may be with. I want to talk to her about the dangers of being taken advantage and, goodness forbid, being raped and being sexually assaulted and all that. So I talk to my mom about birds and the bees, talk about from birds to the bees, A to Z. And yes, I said the letter Z. And no, I'm not a Canuck. I don't know. I put you in words like behavior and valor and favor. Grew in that habit since I've been in the city. So to everyone that sees me saying, "Have a great Labor Day," and saying, "Lewis, are you Brit?" No. Well, are you a Canuck? Are you an Aussie? I was like, I wish I was a Canuck. But unfortunately, Canada's going through some shite as what we're going through. So just because moving to where President Trudeau is, they're not doing any better. So anyway, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, but the main video is about people living with family. Come on, living with family. There's nothing wrong with it. If you live with your family, men out there and women, if you live with your mom and dad and you're paying rent and you're supporting the house, I mean, hey, I support you. Kudos. Hey, YouTuber LA Beast, subscribe to his channel. LA Beast, he when he was making his early videos, he was living with his family. And what's the problem? He made a video talking about he had a long talk with his dad and all this YouTube stuff and his house ain't happening no more. I mean, whether if it's true or not, the dad doesn't want his son to be homeless. I may know now LA Beast have his own home. He has his own house. Kudos. I mean, hey, Michael Green, kid behind the camera, subscribe to his channel too. Well, not right now, because all this is just drama crap. But anyway, he lived with his father, and he was in his 20s. And Yeah, he was in his 20s living with his dad and his mother. So what's the problem? And he paid his part of the house. He helped pay his dad's bills in some extent, so kudos to Michael and his dad. Rest in peace, AGP. Rest in peace. And we didn't forget you, man. Hey, that trailer park pizza, that's some tasty shit. I'm going to make that again. Thanks for the laughs, AGP. Thanks for the laughs. Anyway. Yeah, there's YouTubers living with family. And I think this rice gum, that's it. I think he lived with his mother when he was making YouTube video. He lived with his mom. What's the fucking problem? I mean, ladies, what is the problem? Why do you hate men living with family? What's wrong with that? I mean, we're not bumming our mom and dad for money all the mother trucking time. If I want to buy something like, I like this stuff called Cock and Bull ginger beer. I don't bum my mom, hey mom, give me 20 bucks for some ginger beer. Fuck no. Get my ass a fucking job. I have a job. I'm a modern renaissance man. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what I actually do because I don't want people being stalkers and all that malarkey. No, it's not going to stunt my fro. It ain't happening. So, I get up my butt, get a job. Yeah, if I want something, get a job. And I got a job. I go to work to get what I want. Like, I got my life savings. I dip into that once or twice in a while. And my mom hears me downstairs. She got ears of a doe. She got some bionic ears, let me tell you. And she's like, son, what are you doing in that change jar of yours? You wanted money? I was like, no, mom, it's all right. But thank you. And she kept telling me, she kept saying, son, how much do you want? And I was like, and I don't get paid till later in that week. And I was like, I just wanted $5. And she was like, $5, no problem. I mean, my eldest brother, who I remain nameless, let's just say the family's praying for him. But all I can do is send him good vibes. I just love him in distance. Let's just leave it at that. But some of my family members took advantage of my mom a lot. And it really pissed me off. And that made me say, you know what? I don't want shit. If I want anything, I get up my ass and get a job. So, ladies, I don't bum my family members for money, okay? I pay my way. I pay my way. So if you got a problem with men living with family members, you should probably live in our shoes for a while, and you'll probably understand. And that's one of the reasons I left Facebook, because all I see is so much hate, so much bloody fucking hate on these dating groups. I'm banned from most dating groups because of my past emotional episodes. That's my fault, so no one's to blame but me. I own up to that. And some groups I just have to walk out of because I'm so tired of these women acting like they're better than everybody. And it's fucking sick. It's disgusting. It's a disgusting trait, man. I mean, I see one woman, I was like, what if a man pays his rent and still lives with his mother, but he pays his way? And she's like, ew, no. Are you one of those faggots? And I was like, I didn't say nothing else. I was like, I was just shell-shocked. I was like, I'm shell-shocked, I'm dumbstruck, I'm flabbergasted, and just no words. I'm like, what is this bitch's problem? I mean, she was acting like a total, utter cunt at that moment, and it's sick. Bashing on men living with family members. Like, really? If your house gets burned down and you've got a man that's stalking you everywhere, you may have no other choice. And if you have low on funds, you may have no other choice staying with your mom or dad. You may have no other choice. Because living on your own is super expensive. You want expensive? Go to California. Denver, Colorado, Nevada, Las Vegas somewhere. Ottawa, Ontario, Sapporo, Japan, Tokyo, Busan, Seoul, Minsk, Belarus, Liechtenstein, Valdez, Liechtenstein. Probably, I mean, in my opinion, I think it's just royals. The Liechtenstein royals live in Liechtenstein. There's no, like, civilians, if you will. Or, I don't care if it's Somalia or frickin' Libya, Syria, Saudi Arabia, etc. There's China. Most of the Chinese live with their families, living with their mom and dad. So, and then there's like a husband and wife living with the in-laws. So, what the hell's the problem? Why are you bashing men tell me, what the fuck is the problem? Okay? I'm sorry if I'm sounding crass right now, but make me understand. It's hard out there, people. It's really, really hard out there. What's the matter? You're scared that the mom's going to beat the shit out of you or something because you treated the son like crap? Or goodness forbid, he gets hurt by you and then she's end up on fire? Like, what? Please, explain why. You need to understand, ladies, mostly ladies out there, it's hard living on your own. My best friend is already struggling right now, living on her own with her boyfriend and 2 or 3 of her children. I feel bad for her. And I got another friend, well, my god sister, she's struggling. She's trying to find housing. And it's hard. She has to live with her uncle and aunt. And I don't judge. I got another friend who lives with her mother and 2 other kids. I have no qualms on that. I have 0 problem with that. I don't have a problem with women nor men living with family. I say kudos. I got a friend of mine from Blanchard living with family. I don't judge him. So he knows I live with my mom, and I know he lives with his mom. And he pays rent. Again, living on his own, he wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make it, most definitely. Because how employment is a crock of shit in this state, sadly. So, but hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. And no, I'm not selling my body just for rent. I ain't that crazy. Because honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I'd rather hang myself to a tree. I'd rather be lynched. I'd rather blow my own brains out than to be homeless. I'm just throwing it out there, people. I'd rather be dead than be homeless. Without my family, I'm nothing. I'm worthless. It's jack shit. I'm worthless. Without my family, I'm worthless. I'm nothing. And they may feel the same way. But I'm not saying it like that. But I told my mom, I was just saying, hey, if something happens to me, I had a good life. And my own mother saying, can I die first, son, before you die? So she don't want anything happening to me. She worries about me. As a kafir myself, yeah, that's a slur. That's an Afrikaner slur for a black man, African American. So yeah, I call myself a kafir all the time. Yeah, retarded kafir, stupid kafir, smart kafir. Hey, kafir, how you doing, man? Hey, da-da-da-da. Yeah, I'm a kafir. a colored, a nigger, you know. So, my mom, because my African-American butt, my mom worries about me out there because I might be killed when I step out my front door. I may be dead. So my mom worries about me every day. My mom worries about me every day. And I worry about her every day and her health. I worry about her. I worry about my brother out there too. Going out of town, seeing some friends. I worry about him. I worry about my mom when she goes out of state or whatever. I worry about her. I check on her. And she does the same for me. So, if you have a problem with people living with family, then, in my opinion, get the heck out of planet Earth, because you're going to see a whole lot of that in the near future. When housing goes up and minimum wage gets lower and lower, we may have no choice to live with family. It's hard out there. I mean, welcome to the adult world. It's hard. It's real hard. Okay? So, if you want to defame and ridicule and make fun of men that lives with family, stop it. Just bloody stop it. Because you're making yourself looking like a total bitch right now, and it's really it's a huge turnoff. I mean, no woman wants to date a woman that acts like that either. I mean, just saying. Just stop it, people, okay? Just stop. We're struggling as it is. I mean, I'm not struggling. I'm doing fine. People out there are struggling. I mean, there's homeless people would rather live with their family than to be out in the streets. And I feel them for that. I understand them. But anyway, that's my rant about living with family. So, yeah, I live with family and I pay part of my bills. And if you ladies don't like that, then you're not the woman I want in my life. You're toxic. You're poison. You're poison ivy. You're poison oak. Stay away from me. Because nobody likes a stuck-up bitch. I mean, for Earth's sake, who put anthrax in your Tampax? Yeah, I stole that from the song Superman by Eminem. Marshall, M, don't sue me, man. Please don't diss me. You're my inspiration, M. Don't sue me. Don't sue me. Anyways, Leeuw, the Black Lion, Lewis Ross. And this video has been concluded. Over and out. For new tot ziens. Shalom. Auf Wiedersehen. Assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam. Have a wonderful Christmas. Have a wonderful New Year. And hopefully you'll see a video on my 2019 review of my year of 2019. So anyway, over and out. For new tot ziens. Shalom. Auf Wiedersehen. Welterusten. Namaste. And peace. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And have a wonderful New Year. Dewey. Peace.